Okay, so for the following, this part of your test, you are going to have to plug in a given variable and see whether the equation is true or false. Remember that equations have to be equal on both sides. Okay, the meaning of an equation is a mathematical sentence that with an equal sign that shows that two expressions are equal. So in this first example here, we have n divided by 64 equals 16, where n equals 8. Well, all you have to do here is plug in 64 divided by our 8 and see if that equals 16. Is 64 divided by 8 16? Well, no, it's not. So this is false. Okay, it does not work. Our next example is our equation is 3k equals 27. Remember that when there's no operation symbol in between the number and the variable, it means that it's multiplication. So we're going to take our 9 and we're going to plug it back into the equation for k. So we have 3 times 9, and we're going to see if this equals 27. Well, is 3 times 9 equal to 27? It is. So this equation is true. The next part of your exam is solving equations. And remember, to solve equations, all you have to do is figure out that missing piece that makes both sides equal. And remember in class we did around the world, and you guys were able to do this in your head mentally. And that's the way that it should be. So for this first one here, we have to figure out what plus 7 is going to give you 30. Well, if you can't figure it out, you can simply just take 30 minus 7 and you can get the answer that way. The answer is 23. So what plus 7 is 30? 23 plus 7 is 30. You can always check your work too, to check to make sure that this is equal to this. So in this equation, x is equal to 23. In my next example, we have 11 times s is equal to 88. What times 11 equals 88? Well, I know that 11 times 8 should give me 88. So therefore, s is equal to 8. That is the value that when plugged back in here makes this equation true. Now division is a little bit tougher, but nothing that you guys can't handle. What divided by 7 is going to give you 8? Well, if you really can't remember, why don't you just take 7 times 8, and that will give you the number that when divided by 7 will give you 8. So 7 times 8 is 56. Therefore, n equals 56. And see if it works. Does 7 go into 56 8 times? Well, if you know your math facts, you know that it does. Remember what I said. If you are having trouble with your math facts, please take some time, sit down, and go through them, because knowing your facts fluently will definitely help you with solving equations. And then finally, our last one here, 7u equals 35. Red, what times 7 is going to give you 35? Well, again, knowing your math facts, 7 times 5 equals 35. So therefore, u is equal to 5. And plug it back in. Is 7 times 5 35? It certainly is, so that is correct.